Welcome to tutorial 2 on understanding the basics of Fusion 360. So if you have watched and followed tutorial 1, you should have a square 120 by 120 12 mils thick, like this one on my page here. What we're going to do now is we are going to curve the corners. So we can use the scroll wheel on your mouse to move our screen, and if you hold down shift, you can also rotate it like that. So what we're going to need to do is I'm going to need to select all of the corners of my three-dimensional shape. If you have it selected, you can see there that it turns blue. And holding down shift, I'm going to rotate here and select that one, or we can also use this block up the top here to rotate. But so I've got 3 of the corners highlighted, as you see they're blue, and this last one here. We're going to come up to the top here and we are going to modify. So we have our modify section here. So if you drop that down, there's lots of things we can do, but the one we are interested in is called a fillet, which is also this one here. So I'm going to click on this fillet and it's going to give us an option of rounding our corners. So I've just accidentally automatically done that there, but we are going to go in 30 millimeters. So it should come up like that, and we type in 30 millimeters. If we have them all selected correctly, it should do all 4 of the corners at once. So I hit OK, and then we have a nice curved cornered shape. Next thing we want to do is we want to change our appearance because this doesn't look like a piece of material. So we want to hit A on the keyboard and it should come up with an appearance tab like this. If we scroll down in that window, we have our Fusion appearances. We click on that. We want to go all the way down to the bottom where we have wood solid because we're working in solid material. Click on that. We want finished. And then we want to go down until we find pine. We're going to just be making it look like pine on this example. If it is gray like this, that means it hasn't been downloaded. And so I want to click on that little arrow and it should download that. If it turns up white, that means we should be able to take that across. One thing you might want to look at, it might not let you download it if you haven't updated your Fusion. So if you're up the top here, if you have a little mark next to this clock, it means that your program hasn't been updated. So you might need to do that beforehand. But we have just downloaded it, which is here. So we want the 3D Pine semi-gloss. So if I click and hold and drag that across, it should add that there. So now we have it. So it is looking like a bit of material. So once again, we're going to make sure that we save that. And now we want to add this evidence to your OneNote, so the class OneNote. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold our mouse up over the top here. We'll either have a little silhouette like mine has, or it'll have your initials. But if I hover over that, you can see that it has my name there. So it says my name. And then on my keyboard, we want to hit Windows Shift S. And we should be able to do a screen grab. So if I screen grab all of that, you can see that it has my name in the top there so that when I put that into the OneNote, we can see that it is my work. So I've copied that across onto my clipboard. So we should just be able to paste that straight into our OneNote for evidence. Check back. Move on to the next tutorial when we're going to be moving on and actually creating all the components for a device holder base so that we have more of an understanding when we get into the workshop.